everyone. It's Friday, which means it's time to deploy. Matt and Charlotte are here. Jim is in a meeting, so he was busy. There you go. Matt, Charlotte, how was your week? How are things going?
Going well down here in Tassie. It feels like it's almost summer, which is awesome. It's November, which means
you guys ever get summer down there?
Well, we get your winter. We get high 20s.
Yes.
So yeah, and it's November, which means Thanksgiving for all the folks in America. They're about to enter that tomorrow, which is cool.
Eat that turkey all night long. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong.
Of course, it means everything goes on sale, and we get 300 text messages and emails about all the things that we probably don't even need to buy anyway. So. Yeah, that's I'm ignoring all that. Luckily, I've got plenty of work on to put that all to the side. So yeah, how about yourself, Charlotte?
Yeah, it's been a good week. Just writing some blogs, and then preparing for, I guess, big research project next year in just getting a massive survey organized. So it's pretty good. But yeah, we actually had a terrible storm yesterday in Sydney. But apart from, it's a beautiful sunny day outside now, so it's just changing all the time. But
yeah,
should be.
Yeah, it's getting frostbite on your sunburn, as I like to say.
That's right. Yeah. How about yourself, John?
Australia's the land of extremes. What's that?
How about yourself? How's your week been? You're flat out with the shipped, I imagine, coming up.
Oh, you stole my punchline. Oh, that's okay. We'll go ahead and get into it. Yeah, we're busy with shipped. We've got 12 days till shipped. So shipped is going to be awesome sauce. It's going to have lots of great content. We got the full schedule going. We got all our speakers, et cetera, et cetera. So feel free to sign up. We will be giving some special, I think it's vouchers to training that we'll be launching soon. If you're one of the first 100 people to sign up, or if you're sign up for shipped. If you want to check out the schedule, you go to /ship/schedule, if I can get my words out of my mouth correctly. And you can take a look at the 2-day event that we have here. So we got a lineup here that looks pretty awesome. First day is going to be mostly Octopus folks. Second day is going to be partners and customers, etc. So lots of great stuff to check out. Make sure to check it out. /shipped is hopefully your homepage, if not a bookmark. Make sure to register today. We've also got some webinars coming up. We got one tomorrow introducing ephemeral environments with Jeff and Harriet. They're going to be talking about this new feature that I know that you're keen on, Matt. So am I. Charlotte, I know your head's down with data, so you're like, what's ephemeral environments? Is it ephemeral data, possibly? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this will be tomorrow, and we'll have a good time doing that. And we're going to go right into the blog post. So, Matt, there's this blog post that, featured a video that we highlighted last time, but this is your blog post about the episode of Inside Platform Engineering with Steve Wade.
Yeah, correct. It's it's just highlighting some of the key things that I took away from the conversation with Steve. So, if you're interested in the 2-paragraph summary, you can come here and sort of read that. But I think it's certainly well worth the watch of the episode, because one of the things that I love that Steve really went into is really challenging the complexity of your platform and thinking about what you can delete and remove from the platform to actually make it more versatile rather than adding more tools in. So it was a fantastic conversation. We went in a lot of different angles, and yeah, this blog post is just sort of summarizing a few of my thoughts on the conversation with Steve. So make sure to check it out.
And Charlotte, you've been busy. You wrote a blog post yourself. We highlighted this last week, but you weren't on the show. So tell us a little bit about this.
So yeah, I mentioned it before, but it's about a report that Steve did earlier in the year, and it's just been published. But it's got some really cool findings about financial services organizations and how they have adapted to, I guess, more regulations that are coming out. And so this blog is about, I guess, the people that were already had some sort of standard of compliance and security embedded in their system are obviously performing at a much higher rate and are using their time more wisely, rather than people who are, I guess, organizations that are kind of scrambling to just meet the regulations. So yeah, it goes into a few interesting, strategies on how they would implement it, and I guess how everything's set up. So yeah, this one is interesting, that figure there, because it just tells you that if you have more than 4 deployers who can deploy your product, you generally score better. You have a higher software delivery performance score.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like something quite as simple as that. Yeah, it makes a huge difference in your performance. And so there's a few of those in that article that are really interesting. And it talks about, it's mainly focused on how continuous delivery actually really helps these organizations, because it emphasizes that continuous delivery embeds the security and compliance processes within your pipeline. And so you're ticking all those boxes, and you're achieving the velocity that you want. So it's really great. Like, it's, yeah, and all this stuff was found, I guess, unexpectedly. So this is a really cool report. I've got another blog coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. Maybe next week.
Okay.
A bit more. Yeah, but it's good. Really interesting. Great.
Awesome.
Fun.
Nice. You're also busy with the survey.
Yes.
So we talk about this a lot, but you certainly want people to fill this out.
Yeah, I just want to get some more respondents. So some more respondents would be perfect. It's the Future of Platform Engineering report, and this is the survey that we're going to base it on. So yeah, we just really would like your insights. If you are a platform engineer, if you work with them, if you sponsor them, if you're a developer as well, any sort of relationship to them, we will just want your insights. It's really valuable, and it helps us, I guess, understand some standards of implementing it in your organization as well. And you have a chance to win one of 5 Amazon vouchers, which is very cool. So please go ahead.
Christmas is just around the corner. Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Absolutely, yeah. So please do it.
Awesome. We've been busy on the video front. Matt, you've got your video here on environments. So great to see. You're obviously covering all the primitives of Octopus. So this is your latest episode of Exploring Octopus.
Yep, hot off the press this morning, I think I scheduled this one for. So yeah, talking through some of the core concepts, and this one's on the environments, which sounds relatively straightforward, and it is. The idea is to use in Octopus map your environments to your real environments that you're deploying to, dev, test, UAT, production, whatever it might be. But the interesting thing is the environments start popping up in Octopus in the tooling in more and more places, allowing you to define how you want to progress your releases through those environments and some rules that you might have around it, and just the importance of the governance around environments. Like, they can sound relatively straightforward to start with, but they come up in all sorts of different places, like things like scoping variables to different environments so that you can have different configurations. And they're a really important concept. And without the concept of environments in your deployment tooling, it can be a real challenge to try and control the configuration and the governance around that progression cycle of taking a package through the different environments, eventually to production. So, yeah.
Awesome stuff. And if you want to see Matt doing his "I caught a fish this big," he's got a lot of that going on in the video. So
I definitely get memed by all of my kids about my hand gestures on my videos. So yeah, they love my latest videos to bring it up and mock me. So that's about all. Yeah.
We've got another latest video here to speak of, which is audit padding. And this is a video that we obviously produced, and we'll showcase it here.
The auditors are coming!
Don't worry, I spent all last week tracking down our compliance documentation. It's all right here.
Sorry, I need something.
Talk about the migration of the new... Sorry everyone, sorry. Really important thing.
What are they?
Except for the deployment records. Quick, bar the doors.
Are they okay?
Oh yeah, they're fine. Everything you need is here in Octopus. Octopus logs all activity in every deployment, so it's instantly auditable.
That sounds perfect.
Octopus. Pass audits without the scramble.
So obviously a lot of great stuff on the video front. Make sure to like and subscribe, right? So there you go, as the kids say. Some other things just to wrap up quickly. Our AI assistant, which we've talked about historically, now is under a public, what do you call it? It's a public developer account. So we set up finally our official developer account for Octopus Deploy, and you can download the AI assistant from there. This is the new location moving forward. So make sure to uninstall the one that was under Matt Casperson's account and install this one. This is the one that we'll be maintaining. In addition to that, the MCP server is now 1.0. So if you're at all interested in checking out the MCP, you can go to our GitHub location. You'll find it in a lot of different places as well. You can integrate it within VS Code. You can integrate it within other IDEs, etc. You can use it on the command line, whatever way in which you want to use. And that also includes our docs. So our docs have also been updated to include also the recovery agent, which we have highlighted briefly. So you'll find that we're starting to kind of tease out the AI story in a lot of different ways. We still have our AI assistant section. We have our MCP section. Now we have our recovery agent section. So the Octopus AI section is getting a little bit beefier, which is great to see. And we have a lot of great stuff that's coming up very, very soon.
I was just going to say really quick, I'm just going to plug myself again. If you're keen to see some of these in action, there may or may not be some coming out in December of the Exploring Octopus videos on some of these AI topics here. So yeah, do jump on the YouTube channel and give it a subscribe, and you'll see those come out across the next few weeks.
Awesome. Now it's time for Support on Friday. All right, real quick one here. Carl writes, hey there, is there a quick and easy way to ensure the following? If the $runbook, our variable, is running on environment, wait with deployments, and if deployments are running, wait for them before starting runbook in an environment. Sean says this is not a built-in feature of Octopus. Octopus is written API first, so you should be able to place a step or in the runbook or a deployment process that we could check before proceeding. This is true. However, there is another case that I would like to highlight, which is the CLI. I like to talk about the CLI a lot. And we actually have a couple of runbook commands. We have the ability to list runbooks as well as run them. And when you run those commands, you'll get a task ID that is returned. You can actually do a wait on those tasks. So in the Octopus CLI, there's a task command as well. So you can say Octopus task, and you can actually do a wait on that task. So if you get the ID back of the runbook, you can then wait on that and will return control. So you could actually script this another way, which is through the CLI. So that's another way in which you could actually perform this operation if you so are inclined. And that is a question from Carl there. I don't know if you were going to say something similar there, Matt, but certainly that was the way I was looking on this.
Yeah, no, I wasn't actually, and I laughed because it's such a good use case for the CLI, and I didn't even know that it had the wait operation in there, which is a perfect use case for exactly what Carl's after here, right? He wants to, check if those deployments are running, wait till they're finished, and then he can go ahead and run his runbook. So yeah, awesome.
All right, well, if you have any questions, feel free to submit them to the Vice channel. Otherwise, register for Shipped. Registration will be open up until the last moment, and we'll be publishing the location for the live stream, et cetera, et cetera. So you have 12 days, but don't wait. Register now. Anyways, with that wraps up another episode of Deploy on Friday. Thanks to, obviously, Matt and Charlotte for joining. Jim sends his hello. We will see you on the next one. Happy deployments, everyone, and take care. Thank you.